Johnny, do you like to play video games?
Video games? Like
computer
games?
Candyland. I don't know about that one. Well, if you're looking for a gay hero on a computer game, there's an app for that. This latest iPhone game blends addictive casual gaming fun with a backstory supporting gay and lesbian rights. Andrew Littlefield, co-founder and CEO of Factory Games, will be here later to show Raymond Donald Hong their debut game for the iPhone, Valet Hustle.
Oh. And something to pass the time while you're waiting for tech support.
Yep.
If game playing on the computer for you is nothing more than a few rounds of solitaire, then you probably haven't heard of the latest app for the iPhone and iPod that has gay characters for its central figures. Yes, you can be the gay protagonist in the game of Valet Hustle, which is a cross between Tetris and Diner Dash. Here to talk more about it is the CEO of Factory Games who developed Valet Hustle, Andrew Littlefield and Lulu Magdangal. So yet another program to put on your iPhone and brag to your friends about, huh?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Tell us the impetus of this game.
So, in terms of the choice of sort of gay and lesbian protagonists, it was more of a question of why not than why. We just hadn't ever really encountered any gay or lesbian characters in video games, and we just thought that was a little odd inside our studio. And when we started to work on the backstory, I was basically borrowing from Lulu's life, and so we just decided that we would include her sexuality also, and then brought her in to help write the story, as I was ripping off her life.
So Andrew brought the story over to you, Lulu. Tell us how you developed the storyline.
Well, I took from my own life and my experiences growing up, and I thought it was a really interesting concept and something that hadn't been done before, so I thought it was really cool, and I jumped on board.
You brought us a clip of the program, I understand, so let's roll a clip and take a look at it.
Hey, I'm Akira, and I run the most successful valet concession in all of Tokyo. How did I get here? It started by getting expelled.
Akira! Ryu! What in God's name do you think you're doing? My classroom now! Akira, Ryu, there is some behavior here at St. Mary's that we simply cannot tolerate. You are both expelled. And don't worry, I have already contacted your parents.
Oh man, not again.
So, you got expelled again? This time for kissing a boy? St. Mary's was the last school that would take you. What are you going to do now?
Is car driver?
Don't push your luck. I've got plenty of cars for you to drive, but racing is out. You're going to run the valet service at my restaurant.
Okay, so they don't have ACLU file a lawsuit. What happens to the story in this game?
Well, so basically, it's a puzzle game, and so as you unlock various levels, like every 3 levels, you get a new section of the story revealed to you. In this case, Ren or Akira, depending on what character you choose, ends up in New York, and I won't spoil the rest because you have to play through the first 3 levels to actually see the rest of it, but it's just a backstory in which each part of their life is revealed in between each sort of level.
I see. And then what makes it more challenging? The drivers come in faster, or?
Yeah, basically, you're running a valet business, and in order to make money, you have to double, triple, quadruple park cars. You have a large number of customers coming in and out, and the job is really just to balance the customers as they come into the lot and the customers that want their cars delivered to them. And you have to do it in a certain time frame, otherwise you'll get points deducted, and if you do it in a speedy time frame, then you get bonus points. And when you reach a certain sort of amount of money in terms of tips and parking fees, you get to advance to the next level.
I understand that this is the first game with a gay protagonist in it. Can you tell us why gay characters haven't been in computer games?
Well, there's been a couple of games where sort of gay people have been sort of at the periphery and sort of introduced as like, oh my god, it's a shock, this person's gay. Primarily it's because the game business has been dominated by console sales, and consoles are typically sold to teenage boys, and they don't generally have the most open minds when it comes to accepting people of alternate sexualities. And the iPhone is really the first platform where you've got an older audience, and we felt that it was appropriate to introduce gay and lesbian characters into this game and sort of hopefully produce an adult video game rather than a teenage video game.
Andrew Littlefield, thank you very much for talking with us. And if you want to find out more about the game, you can go to their website at valethustle.com or factory-games.com. Andrew and Lulu, thanks again for talking with us.
Thank you very much.
We'd love to get mail from you. Send it to Outlook Video at P.O. Box 390996, Mountain View, California, 94039-0996.
To contact us by telephone, call 408-293-3040, extension 205.
Or you can send email to comments@outlookvideo.org.
To learn more about Outlook Video and to get a list of our air dates and times, point your web browsers to outlookvideo.org.